I think we're live. Are we live, everyone? Yes, we are. Oh gosh, Tyrone, what was that? We can't go 5 seconds without your mic breaking. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with the new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful June 17th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you're in the world. I'm certainly have a great day myself. And you can probably hear or join my Tyrone, but his mic is just, I don't even know what's happening to him. And of course, we're joining our Real Texan Politics. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so Tyrone, fix your mic. What's even happening? Like, every time I hear him, he's just like falling down a cliff or something. Who freaking knows? But so we're here on this. We're here to do an updated house map prediction. It's been a while since we did one. I think we did one. We did one in May, I know, but it's been quite a bit, I believe. Let's see your updated house map. Yeah, it's been since early May. So it's been a while since we did one of these, but there's been a lot of updates with some of the house races. So there's a lot to get through. Now, before we continue with today's stream, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Like Tyrone usually says, he's here, but he can't say anything. So if you guys support the content... Oh my gosh, he's actually speaking. Yes, it's working.
Okay. If you guys like to support the content, it's little.
No, never mind. Back to hell he goes. But yeah, join the channel today, just $1 a month. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or
he's already in hell.
Yeah, he's in hell.
He's already in hell. It's called Austin.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's called Austin.
Of course, folks, any super chats greatly appreciated. Again, I'll try to read through as much chat as possible. Usually super chats are the best way to get questions answered. I already got a couple super chats. Tester's done, but has been a member for 7 months. Horsford Landslide, please, McGuire is done good, 24. Yeah, hopefully Bob Good wins tomorrow, and that's tomorrow, right? The primary in Virginia.
We'll get the primaries tomorrow. We can talk about that.
Yeah, we'll
a
get to
little
Virginia
bit when we get to Virginia. But...
All right. Dustin Carter for 2. Season 2 of The House of Dragon, episode 1 was based. I did not watch it yet. I heard it was really good, so I can't really say anything about it. I heard it was good though. So. Tyrone entered the nether. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. What is happening? Sir, get off the McDonald's Wi-Fi. I don't even want to know. Alright, Tyrone banished the Shadow Realm. I don't know. It's Tyrone. He's stuck in McDonald's Wi-Fi. Who frickin' knows? American Nerd 1776 for 5. Rap. I'm getting sick and tired of people on Twitter saying that they may not vote for Trump because of the whole Bob Good thing. It's getting on my nerves. So I'll say this about Bob Good. We'll get to Bob Good in a second. You could disagree with Trump's endorsements, and I've been critical of them. I've been very vocal about it. It's not good. But to say you're not going to vote for Trump because he's made some bad endorsements recently, it's like, that's dumb. Trump always has this problem with bad endorsements, but that shouldn't make you not vote for him. Now, if he endorsed someone against Matt Gaetz or something like that, that's a different story. But apparently, and I don't know if this is true, so don't quote me on this, but I heard a rumor that the reason Bob Good's getting primaried is behind the scenes he's an asshole. That's what I'm hearing. Because I guess Warren Davidson is back as challenger now. And a bunch of the House Freedom Caucus is also. So, it's one of those things we don't know behind the scenes. We just don't know. Prince is right for 5. Hey, Rap, with Trump doing 10 percentage points better in Iowa, 7 to 8% better in Minnesota, that makes no sense. He's only doing 1-2% better in each of the Rust Belt states. Yeah. If he's doing that much better in Minnesota and Iowa, he's not doing 1 point better in Wisconsin. He's probably doing closer to 5 points better. So, but all right. So, should we get into it now? Because there's a lot of stuff to get into tonight. Let us start with, I think it's Alaska's first. Now, I believe Trump made an endorsement here for, is it Dahlstrom?
Nancy Dahlstrom.
Yeah. So, I think this is a good endorsement. Big Itch is just awful. For those that don't know, he's the reason we lost the House race, I say. Because he's the one that started the shit show in Alaska. But, like, he was the one that started attacking Palin. So, you can argue that was him. But, does that mean Palin's going to lose this cycle? I highly doubt it. I mean...
You mean Dahlstrom or, Peltola?
Peltola, excuse me. Did I say Nelson?
It looks like it's going to be a freeway race again, but it's Begich, Dahlstrom, and Peltola.
Yeah.
And there's, I think, a no labels candidate as well.
So
Or
I'm gonna
was. I
say
don't think
there was. I'm gonna
Actually,
say
yeah, there is. Richard Grayson.
it's not gonna really matter though because it's not really gonna matter because that they do the stupid ranked choice voting, which I think's gone. It sounds like that they're gonna get rid of it, but it's be too late for it, so that sucks. Blind Boy Gaming for 5. Shout out to myself. 2-year anniversary for the channel coming up on July 4th. This was my weekly ad budget. Stream tomorrow night. Also Discord. No Discord. But as for the stream, yes, we will stream the Virginia elections tomorrow. And I think also there's is it Oklahoma or something like that?
Yeah, in Georgia. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oklahoma and Georgia.
Yeah, so we're gonna be up for that. It's gonna be a quick night. So. Delta Carter for 2. As
Could
long
be.
as Republicans run more than one candidate in Alaska, no. Thumbs down. Well, yeah, they're running like 3 or something like that. And that's a problem with that system. It makes Republicans attack each other, and it lets Patola, excuse me, I was having a brain fart. It allows her to just sit back and win. Tommy Lee.
By the way, Peltola has a primary challenger who's a federal prisoner.
Wait, hold up. What?
Peltola's Democrat challenger is a prisoner.
Did I just hear that he's and Mr. Yates joined? Ray, as you said that, the odds of that is just stunning.
What happened?
Eric Hafner.
Okay.
What were you guys saying? What did I join in on?
So apparently, Patola's main primary challenger on the Democrat side in Alaska is a felon. So that's right when you joined.
Like, I think he's actually in prison right now.
Amazing.
That's the main Democrat challenger. Unbelievable.
Yeah. By the way, Rep, I should mention that when I do my house maps, I have safe for hold and lean for gain. Or
Yeah,
flip.
for me, I just do the lean and safe. Safe is like states that districts have no point in talking about. Yeah, that's what I usually do. But yeah, you can do however you want to do. It doesn't really matter. Tommy Lee won for 5. Republicans won 434 seats. The Democrats won. That's real. That is real and true.
I think Alaska, we probably do we probably have a better chance of flipping it this time.
I think so. It'd be closer, I think, but I think
but
on.
Ranked choice voting, yeah.
What do you think, EA?
So what I will say about Peltola is,
she exists.
I think she's going to win this year just because, but here's the thing. On the same ballot as Peltola is going to be a referendum on abolishing ranked choice voting in the state.
And it should win. Pass.
And
yes,
it is polled to pass, right? Another thing is, this is really weird. There were Kelly Shibaka Peltola voters in 2022.
I saw that.
They weren't even that small of an electorate either. There were, they actually exist. What I will say about this is that Republicans in polling, there's 2 polls right now. Data for Progress has Republicans at 45 and Peltola at 44. I think what's going to happen, I think the same thing's going to happen that happened last time. Republicans are going to combine for more than the Democrat, but because ranked choice voting is just not, just because ranked choice voting is not comprehensible to fucking anybody, she's probably going to win again just because.
Yeah.
But in 2026, she's toast, primarily because ranked choice voting will be abolished and she has to actually run against a Republican.
And the problem with ranked choice voting is it's not like an instant runoff where it's a week or a month after the fact. It's like, okay, you have to vote 20 times in the same ballot. It's like, no one wants to do that. No one cares enough to do it.
Okay, the thing with ranked choice voting is especially bad in Alaska because it's not like it's Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Independent, or anything like that. There are multiple Republicans put together.
Yeah.
And this may sound stupid because it is, because the average voter is a fucking moron. There are voters who do not want to vote for a Democrat, but they will vote for a Republican, then a Democrat, then another Republican.
Yeah.
And if they do that, the Democrat wins because that's just how that works. But if you took the Democrat that they voted the Republican over and just put the 2 together, they're going to vote for the Republican anyways.
I love it. Murkowski caused this mess, everyone. And Yeet joined.
Hello. Oh yeah, Murkowski also supports Peltola. I should mention.
Yeah, of course she does.
I actually think Peltola holds on in 26, assuming she doesn't run for Senate.
It's one of those
assuming
things where
Trump wins, maybe.
We just got to see with ranked choice voting if it goes.
By the way, the Dems would be total idiots if they don't run Peltola for Senate in 26.
We just got to see.
Right. I will also mention
the House race in terms of probabilities likely D probably.
I'll mention this as well, but Peltola doesn't have Palin's friendship going for her.
Mm-hmm.
True. That was dumb what Palin did. That was absolutely idiotic. But Bigot's did the same thing where he attacked her first. So it's both those dumbasses' fault for that. But that's ranked choice voting. That's what caused that shit show. Fuck, you have two Republicans getting the exact same percent of the vote. They attack each other, and then they vote Democrat. That's the reality of it. Ben Sinnix.
Move on to Arizona.
Yeah, Ben Sinnix for 5. Barris on X is saying the debates are a mistake for Trump. Do you agree with this? That's a tricky question.
Why would it be a mistake? Like, I mean, I know Democrats are probably going to rig it for themselves, but
The thing about the
must
debates
have
is
said that in my head.
I can understand the concept. It's a bad idea because, like, okay, only Biden has anything to gain here. But I don't agree with that because if Biden like shits himself on the debate stage, which is at this point, would we really be surprised if that happened?
No.
Exactly. Yes. Wait, what?
They're trying to change the rules now. They're trying to make it so that Biden can sit down the whole time.
I should just say let him sit down, but let Trump stand. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah. If he can't stand up there for 90 minutes, Chris Christie was able to stand for 90 minutes. You can't? Good job. Quantum football for 10. How can you say that election integrity isn't important when all the videos about the new poll that shows Hawaii is within the margin of error has been suppressed? Well, election integrity is important, but just because one poll in Hawaii doesn't mean it's going to be that close. You know, Hawaii is a very Democrat state, and I doubt that's going to flip because of it. So, Donald for 2.
Here's another.
Look, the people of Maui are pissed. All right.
Oh, I don't disagree with that. I think
They've
they're
had
pissed
enough.
off. But
Actually, one last thing before we move on to Arizona. I think there's another reason Biden wants to sit down, and it's probably not just because of his health, but Trump can probably point to him and say, "Oh yeah, look, if he can't stand up the whole time, then why can't he be president?" And then Democrats will call him an ableist and a hypocrite because of Abbott, and then
well, no, it's a valid
probably get a
point.
bunch of disability rights advocates.
Wikipedia couldn't even be bothered to put the Hawaii poll on the Hawaii page for
Jeez.
president.
Donald for 2.
One of my favorite tweets. Oh, go for it.
So Donald for 2. Hey, Rat, my son. Sean has turned MAGA today. Who?
His son.
I don't know. Awesome Lego 3000 has joined the channel. Thank you Thank you so much, good sir. Mia W has been a member for 21 months.
Free! I'm free!
Thank you. Mia W's been a
And
member.
you motherfuckers hear me now?
No.
Yes, we hear you. Mia W
All
has
right,
been a
I'm
member.
driving. All right, yeah, I'm driving to College Station and beating you to death with a rubber.
Okay, you gotta chill
answer
out.
someone's question in chat. If you want to research candidates, Ballotpedia is pretty good for that.
Yeah. Me and W for
Yeah, Ballotpedia is really good.
Yeah, me and W's been a member for 21 months. What do you think about people saying the election could end up being another 1948, where Biden is the underdog the whole race but polls all? This is not 1948. The only reason it happened was because who ran against Truman? Was it Dewey?
Dewey,
yeah.
He sat his ass for 3 months and do anything, and Truman like barnstormed the country.
Not only that, but Dewey refused. Like, if I remember correctly, Dewey refused to negatively attack Truman. Like, if I remember correctly, his entire campaign was, "Look at me, I'm the Republican, I'm great," and then he got his ass beaten like a fucking redheaded stepchild in the polls.
Hey, Poster Tubbs.
Like, no shit, motherfucker.
Here for
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
What's up? What's up, my other favorite Indian?
Help!
Actually, no, that's not true.
Okay.
All right,
Let's get to Arizona because this is getting schizophrenic. Arizona first with Schweikert. Who do you think wins here? The Republican or Democrat?
Arizona's gonna move right from 2020. So I think off the bat that saves both Schweikert and Sistemani.
I think Schweikert holds on barely. Yeah, I think he wins.
I think
Yeah.
Schweikert wins. Yeah.
I think both of them win. Yeah.
Schweikert and Sistemani, I think both win.
I think both of them hold on.
This district is mainly where okay, I had the name of the suburb that left my head.
Is that Scottsdale?
Scottsdale. Yeah.
Damn,
North
bro,
Northeast
literally went no thoughts hit empty on us.
It did. I had the name in my head like 5 seconds before I said that.
Where the fuck is the?
Tyra, what are you saying? Okay, but yeah, what are you saying? Eats, what are you saying?
But the trends in the Scottsdale area are pretty rough for Republicans.
Oh yeah,
due to
I
college
think Schweikert's done by the end of the
population.
decade if he doesn't retire.
I don't know. He's a decently strong candidate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think he should be fine. this cycle.
I think though eventually he's gonna go down if he just doesn't outright
Well,
retire.
he might go down in 26. 26, he might go down narrowly.
All right. Ooh, California. This is the first like big state that actually like. Okay, if Republicans shit the bed here, it's over. So let's start with John Duarte in the California 13th.
He did pretty well in the primary.
This
I'd
son of a
say
bitch might
Leonard.
win. This son of a bitch might win. I can't believe.
I think he's doing fine on funding.
Yeah, he's doing good at funding. He did way better in the primary. I'm like, what the hell? This idiot's supposed to be done, but somehow out of the blue. Oh yeah, by the way, we have a good chance of John Duarte winning. It's like how? How
Well,
are
it's a
you
hard
alive?
right
district.
What?
Well, it's a hard right trending district.
I
Trump's
guess,
gonna
but it's like,
flip it on the in his own race.
but before the primary, no one thought he had any chance of winning, including myself. I thought he was done. So, I think Duarte's a favorite right now.
I always thought he was gonna win.
I didn't believe it. All right, American Nerd 1776 for 3. Rap. Will Trump unendorse Hamadeh if ever? No. At this point in time, he's not.
No, it's not going to happen.
I thought
I
it
think
was.
Blake also
but-
has House PF. I think Blake also has the Freedom Caucus endorsement, so that's not happening.
I think. Okay. Tyrone, your
Don't
mic's.
honk
You're
at me,
muted.
asshole. I had the right of way.
Tyrone, you gotta get muted. Your mic's bad.
No, that's just the wind.
Well,
Hold on, let me roll my windows up. Let me roll my windows up
Okay.
because you're being such a little baby.
well, no, just because people are complaining about it. All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
no. Sorry, that's the wind.
Okay.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah, it's better. California 22nd with Valadeo.
Valadeo will win.
Likely.
Yeah.
are.
Valadeo's
Who's
Who's he
fine.
going against again?
Valdez going to win.
who-
Garcia's going to win.
yeah,
Tim's going to
who's-
win. Calvert's going to win.
Who's
Steele's going to
Valadeo?
win.
Who's Valadeo going against? Oh, Salas, yeah.
Rudy Salas.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna hold on. I think Mike Garcia,
Who?
yeah. Valadeo.
Mark,
Garcia. This
Mike
might be Garcia's last term
I
vote.
say I think it's Leonard.
Why would it be Garcia's final
it's gonna
term?
be Garcia's last term because Trump is going to nominate Garcia to be his vice president. Trust the plan.
So true.
Bruh.
Well, I don't know. It depends on who Democrats put up in 26, but
Let's see here. Charlie Howard for 2. High question for everyone: Dr. Pepper or Pib Extra? I'm gonna say Dr. Pepper.
Give extra.
Dr. Pepper.
I never had Pib Extras, so
Anyways,
Extra
Young
is
Kim will
basically
win.
Dr.
Calvert
Pepper
wins.
on
Steele
juice.
wins.
yeah, these are easy. I would say Calvert, yes. Calvert's though fucking in. He's in deep trouble in 24.
I think Steele's race
or
is safe
26.
far in terms of likelihood.
I might move Steele to say far. Same thing with Young Kim.
That's a right trending district in Orange County that Trump's likely gonna flip narrowly. Steele's a strong candidate. Her opponent's awful and has no money.
Yeah, isn't Youngkin's also swinging right?
Probably. I don't know. Actually, oh yeah, Biden only won it by like 2. It's definitely flipping.
It's left trending, but yeah,
Okay,
Trump will flip.
I think Young Kim's gonna hold on. Dustin Carter for 5. Arizona looking rough as a whole, but I think it'll shift right
Oh,
this
yeah,
cycle.
Youngkin's safe.
Georgia's interesting, looking promising though, potentially North Carolina style. Nevada's the new Arizona. I agree with everything there in that statement.
All right, let's talk about the 47th.
Yeah, this one
I
this
think
tricky.
Porter. I think Min wins for now, but it's gonna be close.
No, Bob's gonna win.
This is a tricky one for me.
He's an overperformer, or at least he overperformed heavily. In
Against Katie
22.
Porter. How much
He's in
money
a
did
much
she
better
have?
Position now.
How much money did Porter have? It was some crazy
much.
amount.
Way too
Fucking
much.
50 million or something.
Yeah, her house seat,
And
she barely
I
won.
think Baugh has a fundraising advantage now, and he won. The GOP won the primary for that district by 3
I thought
Oh
the
shit, they
Democrats
actually did.
And in 2022, the primary in that district perfectly nailed it. In
This is
general.
tricky for me. I think it really
I think
comes.
it's Leonard.
All right, let me pull up the primary results.
Yeah,
I
because
actually forgot about it.
if Republicans actually won that primary, I may put a red. People are saying Tiltar in the chat though.
It was like R+3, but I think it's Leonard.
Number
I'm good.
47.
Because
that
well,
one by 6.
I'm gonna
That
go with
one by
Tilty
6.
because
I
I'm
don't
hearing
know.
3
I don't
people
know about
talk.
the combined total, but
Okay.
I
I'm
don't know
hearing
what the
2 people.
combined total was. But
Okay.
wait, can me?
Your mic's like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tilty.
I think everything that we have to go off of, it shows the race at least tilting towards Baugh.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me read the super
All
chat
right,
first.
I'll flip. All right, I'll put it in Bells.
American Nerd 1776 for 2. Rap, would you like Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper. I think it's the best one. Other ones I never liked.
I'm gonna say that California is 47 because can you hear me more clearly now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Till D because the thing about Katie Porter is she's a terrible candidate and she's very unlikable, and that's why the race is that close, despite her insane war chest. And I think Min is Min like a does he have any problems, or am I mixing him?
He was
with
a
he's
drunk
like a
guy.
mad-
He was a
oh, he
DUI
does-
guy.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna lose. Never mind. I think Ball's gonna win.
Yeah, I think
Min is
Republicans
like
favored.
massive resist lib. I think his whole thing is like democracy and
I thought
January
the
6th. And
I thought he was the anti-Israel candidate.
Because initially I didn't know, like, I was
he was
confusing Dave Min.
if he was
I
anti-Israel,
was
you can
like,
kiss
oh,
this goodbye, but I don't
so-
think he mentions it at all.
No, I thought AFPAC or APAC was spending against him.
And it might be.
I
I
could
don't
have
know.
sworn on the wiki page. I thought the Democrat got endorsed by him. So the APAC. I can't remember. Not him though.
When Montana?
No, California 47th. I thought the other Democrat got endorsed by APAC.
I thought you said Sheehy for a second.
Sheehy, oh good lord. No, I thought the other Democrat got endorsed. If someone in chat knows, just let us know. Because I thought he did. Or someone else did.
I was initially gonna say something. My thought process was, because the 47th is a very Asian district, and I didn't know who Dave Min really was. So I was like, oh, he should do well. But then I found out like about his background, and Asian voters are not gonna like that shit.
Let's see here.
At all.
People are saying he's anti-Israel. APAC is going to be spending hard in California's 47th against Min. Okay, so yeah, he's done. APAC has spent millions against him. Yeah, he's done.
You should move.
Dude, you know what that means? You know what that means? Nick Fuentes is gonna endorse Dave Min.
Bro. Wow.
Anyways, what you're saying, Yi?
I think you should move Youngkin's district to safe.
Yeah,
if you want
think about
double
that more.
I'm gonna say like
She's
she's
an
gonna win
extremely strong
easily.
candidate. She flipped
and-
like a Biden plus like double-digit district on the same ballot in 2020.
Yeah, and I think that place is gonna move to the right. I think that Duarte, Valadeo, and obviously Garcia win too. But
All right.
yeah.
California, we got out of the way. Colorado. Let's start with the third. That one's the interesting one.
This is going to be a controversial take. I actually think
Kill everyone from Colorado, except you.
Okay, Tyron, you're getting close to getting muted.
all right. I think Democrats win deferred. Our field is terrible in deferred. We basically have a never Trump rhino versus like a January 6th
What's his
field
name?
guy.
I think it's Lean D. Right?
Ron Hanks or
Yeah,
Rob
Ron
Hanks.
Hanks.
But it's him. The only two Republicans that really have a chance are him and then some never Trump rhino.
The problem with Colorado 3 right now is that because of Bowie Bart, Frisk, who ran against her last time and nearly won, he has
Did
fundraised
you just
a
say
shit
her
ton
name
of
is?
money.
Did you just say her
Frisk,
name is?
yeah, Frisk has
Bowie
like
Bird?
Tyron, you're
Frisk has like
muted.
50 million. Frisk
All I
has like
said was
$50
Bowie
million.
Bird. What the fuck, bro?
Bro, you're just like saying nothing.
Okay, but Frisch has like $50 million from when Bober was in the race, so
I want to say lean
he's
Democrat.
going to have the money advantage, and he always will.
I'll say lean Democrat.
Trump should do fine.
I think we lose that seat.
But as of now, if it was held now, I think it's Lean D.
Now, what about Colorado 8th?
Yeah.
I think it's likely.
We're not winning that seat.
We don't
We're not
have.
winning the
Yeah,
8th.
let's say Dem.
Even though they could flip it, but the GOP
Joe
does seem to
Dea,
take
thank you
it
for that one. Underperforming Trump.
Yeah, I think the other
actually,
I think
what's
it's
funny
well
is,
besides Hanks.
Compared to the previous like Senate race, Odea's the one that swung the least left was the 8th because
Okay.
it's a red trending district.
I honestly think we have a better chance at winning the 8th than the 3rd. That's a hot take
We have
right
a big
there.
super chat here. Just a time history for $50. Republicans in the state legislature of Arizona advanced a ballot referendum on election integrity with voting ID to the ballot for November because the bill they passed, the governor vetoed it. Yeah, I heard about that. It's like, why are they still anti-voter ID? Well, literally, what? Why is it racist? It's like, what?
Who's anti-voter ID?
Democrats?
The California Democrats?
No, the Arizona governor, Hobbs.
Oh. Well, don't you think it's fucking obvious?
I
Government
guess.
ID? Who doesn't have a government ID? Illegal aliens.
I still don't. I mean, I guess, but I've always thought that was kind of like a out there theory. It could be right. I could see it, being true where they actually are.
My
like,
brother in Christ, it was literally announced yesterday. Biden is going to give mass amnesty to around 300,000 immigrants who are the wives and husbands of previously existing immigrants, including their children.
Never
How the
mind, you're
fuck-
right.
Yeah, like, okay, maybe it wasn't 300,000, but like there was an announcement yesterday that like
I
either
forgot about
tomorrow
that.
or either tomorrow or Wednesday, Biden is announcing mass amnesty for the spouses of citizens and legally residing aliens.
All right.
So
Does he even need Congress for that, or like? Can
no,
do
he
it
doesn't.
as an
It's an executive. It's an executive order.
fucking bro.
Think about it like this: the only thing in America that, like, think of it like this: it is literally one pen stroke to give amnesty to 500,000 illegal aliens.
That's just wow. I heard about that. I didn't realize he was able. I thought it was like through Congress he had to go through. I thought he had to go through Congress first for that.
Wow.
Let's talk.
I don't even know if it would get struck down in time for the election.
Well, I don't think it would be in. Yeah, I would assume a court would have it froze. Like it's not actually enforced.
You think the Biden campaign's going to give a shit about whether or not it's actually, you know what, given what happened with Biden v. Texas, they might not just go through it if they get challenged.
All right, Connecticut, yeah, Dems are
Likely
winning.
D.
Yeah. Our chance last 2022. Not going to win here.
Delaware, yeah, the Democrat primary in Delaware is done, so we're getting our first transgender member of Congress next
Damn
year.
it! She's it's gonna underperform by a bit, but yeah.
Since we gotta use the right pronouns to get monetized. So
I say it. Close enough.
all right, well, yeah, it's gonna win. It'll underperform, but it's still good. It's still Delaware. Biden has the home state advantage.
Let's see here.
So
Yoshi fan Nick for 5. Just a reminder to everyone to vote for Trump equals no tax on tips or on receipts at restaurants and other places. I saw some people doing this. That's actually not a bad idea. It's like it's actually a good talking point to say we're going to give you tax cuts.
You want to know you want to know a good way to get those people who get tips and shit to vote for Trump? Actually, give them a decent tip. Give them $10.
Yeah, not just.
I have worked in the food industry for a while. People appreciate it when you give them tips, good tips, because those people make fucking shit all when it comes to wages.
Yeah.
I want my tips taxed so I can abort my fetus.
You're a man, though.
So true.
How the?
But I mean, there probably are people who think.
Tyler, don't ask
there
questions.
There are probably people who think like that, though. Anyways,
Awesome Lego 3000 for 10. Next week is a race for New York 16th, Bowman versus Latmere. I live in the district, Biden plus 30, Hell on Earth district. And whenever I drive around the Latemeyer yard signs, outnumber Bowman 15-1. Is it over? We'll get to New York soon, but yeah, he's done. Bowman's losing.
Yeah, it's that primary's fucking over.
We got a couple. Oh, go on.
Gonna let him win Bowman.
Okay.
Man, I remember back in 2012, 2011 when it was just about letting gay people get married, and 12 years later, we're going to have the country's first transgender senator.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
Delaware. Yeah, representative. Yeah, Sarah McBride is unopposed in the primary now.
In Delaware?
Actually unopposed, not even a minor challenger. Sarah McBride is completely unopposed.
All right, let's see here. Tex Rex for 2. Henry VIII sucks. Make England Catholic again. No, that's not going to be. Tyler's not going to be happy with that one.
All right, you know what, motherfucker? Shut your mouth.
Hey, okay, calm down.
Bait. This is a politics stream. Don't fucking bring your quality.
Stop. What are we doing next? Florida, Georgia, or Illinois?
Don't fucking.
Tyler, chill. All right, this is a peaceful stream. Just chill out.
Fuck you. I'm out.
Okay.
Bruh. All right, the 9th I think goes Democrat, but it's probably his last hurrah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the 9th stays Democrat.
Likely. I think the 9th is likely Democrat, and the 23rd.
I do want to point out.
I think it's safe.
I think the Republican has better fundraising in the 9th now than he did in 2022.
Partisan leans, though. I'd still say it goes Democrat. It could be It could be Soto's last term, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think
Moskowitz is kind of a resistless
what was the
icon,
what's the registration trend in that district again? Is this some crazy like 10-point shift or something?
What, the 9th?
Yeah, I thought it was the 9th or 23rd.
It's
Well, the 9th is where Kissimmee is. That's Osceola is shifting pretty hard to the right.
That's what I thought.
That's Osceola.
The only thing that's probably keeping it Democratic is like all the Disney people.
Let's see here. Dustin Carter for
And
2.
another
Richard III
couple
was a better king of England. Again, I don't know enough about the king of England to say anything, but Tyron's not happy about that because Anglican stuff. So, all right. Anyways,
All right.
Georgia,
So
we're
yeah,
not
I think
talking
both.
about.
Yeah, Moskowitz. Okay, yeah. Georgia, that's
Nothing. Illinois, we technically have.
Georgia.
We technically have Illinois
No, we
17th, I guess.
No, we don't. That's going Democrat.
Like any major shifts in Illinois in terms of the House seats, because most of the gains that Republicans are gonna get is in Cook County proper, and it's still like good for Republicans statewide. But it's like a Democrat plus 70 district going from D plus 70 to like D plus 62. It's not like gonna mean shit. So
Trump's gonna.
I mean, I guess it could help actually. Wait, where the fuck is the? Wait, the 14th in suburban. Shit, never mind.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Spikes for 2.
I mean, the 6th. Yeah, maybe the 6th. We could probably.
Let's see here. Spikes for 2. Tyrone needs to chill out, bro. Yeah, he let the chill out. So, but yeah, so I think the 14th. I mean, how close was it in 22? Oh yeah, she won it by 8. Yeah.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, no.
By the way, that Illinois congressional map is so ugly.
Yeah,
oh
what
my
the hell
God.
is this?
Who
made this?
I think they just made up a de facto law where every single big city in Illinois had to be represented by a Democrat or something.
Sure.
So literally all Republicans have is just swirls.
And like, if they made so much for a fair map, if they got the fair map, there would have been like 3 or 4 Republican seats extra. You know, it's
the fair map would just basically have all the Democrats representing Chicago. Like the rest of the state would be Republican. Some seats would be competitive, but it would still be Republican.
Yeah.
Like if you have a district representing like Springfield, Bloomington, and Champaign, it would probably be like R+6, but it's still Republican. Rockford, same deal.
Let's see here. Dustin Carter for 2. Rep is absolutely insists the Nevada Senate seat flips right. It's not going to. I don't get why I don't know why he says that, but I disagree with it. You know.
Indiana.
We're not winning Irvin's seat.
Okay. Iowa.
I mean, is there any way we can win? I mean, it's getting more Republican. That's Gary, Indiana. Funny meme, I know, but it's like, it's getting more Republican, but is it really going to flip?
Nah. We didn't flip it in 22. We're not going to flip it until the end of the decade, if at all.
You want my nickname for Indiana's first? It's the Hee District.
Yeah.
Because Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Ha, ha, ha.
Iowa. I'm Iowa.
Boo. Okay.
Indiana. Okay, never mind. Iowa's third. Yeah, nothing.
So, yeah, Iowa third. We're just saying Zach Dunn's going to win.
Louisiana, we have the DIE seat.
I will say this about Iowa, though. Frickin' Trump is in a shitty endorsement in Iowa first. Like, why?
Oh, Miller Meek. So, well, she's already won the primary, so whatever.
I know, but she only won by like 5 points or whatever it was. What was it?
Yeah,
like
she's
5,
not
10?
that good of a candidate, and she's not a very good congresswoman.
I posted a tweet I think a couple hours ago. I basically just said Trump's only going to endorse incumbents unless he absolutely despises them, which is what you see with Bob Good.
Yeah.
Which is basically that's the only incumbent that he hates, except for the one in Washington.
So stupid. All right, Louisiana, we could just skip over. Garrett Graves, it's not even worth talking, but he's retiring, thank God. But
Democrats might be unopposed.
Listen, this is absolutely pathetic. I understand that you don't like Garrett Graves, but why? Just what is this?
Garrett Graves getting drawn out of all people is honestly hilarious.
It's hilarious, but like, why do this?
Actually, speaking of unopposed, Mike Johnson.
Honestly, rip Bozo.
In the 4th district, there are no Democrats. It's basically only Mike Johnson and then his Republican primary challenger.
Which is just strange. You would think that there would be some kind of challenge.
I think his primary challenger is like a libertarian.
Wow, that's your challenger, a libertarian? Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, Mike Johnson is going to win. He will probably be unopposed in general election.
I'm guessing. Yeah, because when is
Which
the
is
final
weird because you have like sheep. I don't fucking know.
Because the
I
final
mean, well,
Louisiana's in a
actually, I
weird-
think their primary is technically on election day,
Yeah,
so,
so
I think they have the absolute latest primary filing deadline. It's
Yeah,
probably not
so-
till like, it's probably not till like September or something. I don't know. I could be wrong.
all right. Now
Maine.
this is one district that we got to talk about quite a bit. Maine second.
This is going to be one of the most interesting congressional races to watch. I still think Golden holds on, but it's going to be very close.
I think
don't
it's
think
lean
he.
deep for now.
Yeah, I would agree with that because the guy he ran against in 22 was a pretty weak candidate. Who do we have against him this time?
The
Austin
NASCAR
Theriault,
guy.
who was
He's running to beat
Austin Theriault. He was unopposed. Actually, no, he wasn't unopposed in the primary,
So
but he
he-
got like 60-some% of the
he's
votes.
running as the pro-Trump, pro-gun candidate. That's literally his entire campaign.
Yeah, I think that's a good message to run on in Maine's second district. And I think Trump's going to win the second by like 12 or 13. But they do have ranked choice voting, don't they?
Yeah.
Probably, and there's probably some Republicans that can probably tolerate Jared Golden. So that
I don't know. His approval rate went down the toilet
Yes.
after the gun stuff.
Yeah, that really hurt him. It's more the Trump stuff. Like the Trump stuff, voters are like, I don't like that. But they can still sort of tolerate that. The more independent leaning voters, but the gun stuff in that district is not good.
This is,
The thing with Maine second is that it is a very swingy purple.
that's the
area.
thing, though. It's either gonna have a big shift to the right or it's just gonna stay the same. There's no in between. Oof. I still think Golden goes down. I still think the gun stuff's gonna kill him at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, if Republicans are smart and attack him on the
That's
gun
literally
stuff,
Theohalt's entire campaign, guns.
yeah, I actually think Golden. I don't know. I mean, I think it's still deep, but I think he could really go down.
I think Golden goes down. I just have this gut feeling.
I don't disagree with you, although I'm just a little bit more cautious.
I
But I
think
don't
toss-up
disagree.
might be the most fair rating for
Yeah,
now.
you know, I hate doing toss-up for house races, but it's one of those races where I think it comes down like it's be the close race of the night. I think.
It's going to be up there. I think the closest races you're going to see
Probably
are
New
going to
York.
be, some of the New York ones, Maine second. Probably, I don't know about the California ones, but yeah, this is going to be up there.
We'll leave it toss-up for now. We might come back to it. That's fair. Because I just the gun stuff. I just don't think Golden's gonna win because of it. I still think it's at one of those districts that if you're anti-gun, you're screwed. It doesn't matter who you are. All right. Let's see here. Maryland, I guess we gotta talk about because Maryland's 6, technically.
Democrats are going to win that. Maryland's gone. Hogan might overperform, but he's still going to lose by like 14.
He's gonna get absolutely walloped. It's not gonna be pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna say Maryland 6 is lean Democrat.
What do you think, Hogan? How much do you
think
think he
it's
loses by?
likely to
I'm gonna
save.
say 10 to 15.
What?
I said I thought Hogan would lose from like 12 to 15. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
he's
it's probably
15.
closer to 20 now, but
Yeah, his campaigns is I don't know what he's doing. I really don't get it.
What
Absolutely
Hogan
stupid.
should have done? If I was Hogan, I would have ran as an independent and not talked about Trump at all. And that's it. I would have Hogan would have gone within 10 if that was the case, even if he wouldn't outright win. But now he's kind of screwed himself. He's in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, he should never say anything about the Trump stuff. That was I don't get what his campaign was doing because all he did was just piss off the Republicans, and now Trump's spiting you by endorsing you. So good luck. Good luck with that one. All right,
Michigan.
Now this is a state that actually.
I still think both the 7th and 8th flip.
So John James obviously holds on. We might make it safe, but
I think it's lean.
And yeah,
I'm gonna
Skolton as well. Skolton holds on.
yeah, Skolton holds on.
Yeah, Skolton. The Michigan third is gone. And it's been gone, but ever since it was redistricted, I mean, it's been gone. I mean, the guy who primaried Meyer was a pretty bad fit for the district, but even Meyer would have lost.
Oh, Meyer
not
got
gonna lie.
crushed. He would have
Meyer
got
would have
absolutely
lost too.
killed.
But yeah, that district's gone. It's gone for that whole region is not good for Republicans.
All right, DJ Aftershock for
general.
2. Real American Patriots for Vindman and Helmer. Real. All right. Now for the 7th and 8th. So you think it's both of them are flipping, Real Texan?
Yeah.
I think the 7th is lean D probably. I think the 8th is likely D. Maybe safe.
Well, now they're running. Killy's not running. Michigan 8th.
Yeah, but it's still a
Wait,
Dem
Kildy's not running in
district,
the 8th?
especially in
Yeah,
centrally
Killy
Dem.
retired. It's only a D
Oh,
plus 2 state district.
I really didn't know that.
Okay. I think Republicans flip one of them. I really do.
Are we done being gay? Can I speak now without getting screamed at and being muted arbitrarily?
You never got muted.
Yes, motherfucker, you muted me 3 times, even
I-
if it was for a half second. I've told you not to do that shit before. It really pisses me off.
Okay, chill.
Tyrone is being oppressed by the real American deep state.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I'm gonna say Michigan 7th goes Republican, Michigan 8th goes Dem. I think that's fair.
Actually,
Yes.
Trump is going to win by 100, and we're going to flip every house in the country.
Real. So I think
Real.
No, not every house seat, every house. We're flipping every house in the country of the United States of America.
All right, let's see here. Okay. Michigan, I still think one flips, but you guys think both are going to say Dem?
I do.
I'm a little torn on this. Who's running in the 7th? I need to know more.
I
about
forgot. Isn't it gosh,
The 7th is. Let me look here. Tom Barrett, who Trump just endorsed. And
Yeah.
in the 8th, and Barrett, by the way, he's not opposed in the primary.
Hmm.
The 8th is a divided Republican primary. Let me look at who's running in the 8th.
I think, okay,
The 7th is lean D and the 8th is likely D. That's probably
Yeah, I'm gonna say this now. Tom Barrett was not a good candidate in 22. I think both of them stay Democrat, 7th and 8th. They're both gonna stay Democrat for now.
All right. For the 8th, there's actually only 3 candidates. There's Paul Judge, Anthony Hudson, and Mary Draves. Paul Judge was the nominee in 2020 and 2022. He is by far the front runner. He is going to be the nominee again. Nikki Snyder did run. She got disqualified.
Nikki Snyder would have been okay. Paul Jung was terrible in 22. I don't know about 2020.
I will say Jung he was outspent much heavier than. Well, he actually has a fundraising advantage now. It was like 2-1 against him in 22. So in that aspect, he's stronger. He should probably do better.
Yeah, see, he's so far he's raised over $1 million. He's got over $1 million cash on hand, not even close. So,
but I think
he's gonna win the primary by like a landslide.
Trump's gonna flip the district by a decently close margin, but I think the ancestral Dems will vote against Jung.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still think Michigan 7th flips. I think we flip Slotkin's seat.
Also, Democrats look like they are going to nominate Kristen McDonald-Rivette for the district. She's raised so far about $800,000. So far, Judge does have the fundraising advantage. It'll probably narrow, and she may flip it after winning the primary, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, Michigan, we're gonna say I think one flips. You can intertwine one of the two. I still think one of them flip. I don't know which one, but all right. Let's go to I think it's Montana's next. Yeah, Montana's next. Okay. First of all, F's the chat for Matt Rosendale.
Yep, F's.
Getting a massive downgrade there.
It's better than Rayburg, but that's really saying much.
I said this before. I don't think on stream though, but Zinke's gonna look good compared to what was it, Downing?
Yeah, but Downey at least is better than Rayburg, so you give.
Blech.
But Rayburg would have been like you're talking like Murkowski level, so Zinke's gonna hold on. I think.
Likely are.
Theoretically,
Zinke will hold on. 26 is a concern vote.
Zinke is going to hold on, but he is going to underperform again.
Oh yeah, he will. He'll shit the bed again for no reason. How do you underperform by 4? How?
I'm telling you, if they decide to run Tester against him,
Oh, he's done. He would get absolutely crushed.
That could be what Tester does next.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Nebraska.
I think Bacon holds on.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
I think he underperforms. Well, actually, no way. He would. If he underperformed Trump, he would lose the district.
Well, the weird thing is we've seen some polls on Nebraska Sec where Trump's doing pretty good. I don't necessarily believe it,
Trump is not
I
winning
do.
Nebraska second.
I actually don't.
I think that Trump loses the second by like 3 points. Which, by the way, the Nebraska
Agree.
GOP are clowns for not redistricting it properly, but that's another story. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, they have
I
a rhino
think that-
majority. Well, actually, we're not really a
Yeah,
majority.
I think that Bacon wins by like 2 points again, and that Trump loses it by 2 points because it is a very it is not a Trumpian district at all.
Yeah, I think
So,
Bacon
yeah.
wins. What are you saying, Tyrone?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you were saying something about Nebraska second.
Oh, no, I said I think Bacon's going to outperform Trump by like 4 to 5 points. I think Bacon's going to hold on again.
This will probably be his last. I mean, that could be his last term.
Oh yeah, he's not running again. He did not do good in the primary, considering.
Well, I mean, he could run again in 26 and then just lose the general, but
I don't think he runs again. Yeah, I think he holds on one more time, then he just either retires or he gets crushed. It's one of those things where it's be a low turnout midterm, it's be during the Trump year. Yeah, not good. Okay, Nevada. Okay, there's one district we got to talk about in particular. Nevada 4.
Oh yeah,
Is that where
Marty
J.O.
O'Donnell
is
lost.
running?
That's John Lee's district.
If that scandal comes back, I mean, Democrats are. I mean, I think Democrats win to fourth anyways. But if that scandal comes back, it's gone.
Now I'm hoping that's fake, because if it's not fake, I want Horsford to win. I don't want to be like that, but if it's a real thing, yeah, let Horsford win.
By the way, something I just realized: Mark Amodei actually does not have a Democrat challenger.
Yeah, he's going against
Javi Tatchquin, I think it's an independent or something.
Of course. So I'm gonna say Nevada 4th is lean, but I honestly might root for Horsford if that scandal's real. That's disgusting.
I think all the Democrats win, but I mean Lee's will be the closest. But
yeah, I agree. I think all three hold on. All three of the assholes.
Yeah, Marty O'Donnell probably would have. Actually, I mean, he had an anti-Trump past that could have come back to bite him.
Marty's like, he's a weird candidate, and for whatever reason, Nevada like weird people. You know.
Apparently, he also couldn't raise shit, but
yeah, but he was a meme, so
I think
true.
I think the first is safe, and the third and fourth are likely.
Yeah, I think all three stayed down.
Never mind. Javi Tatchquin is libertarian.
Okay, that's close enough. The Democrat. Anyways.
But there's also an independent and like an independent American, whatever the fuck.
That's like the conservative independent party, basically.
By the way, there is a total how many fucking candidates are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 besides Robertson and Titus for the first. There are 6 other candidates.
Really? That might be one to look at.
Yeah, 4 independents, a libertarian, and an independent American.
Okay, never mind. All right. Anyways, we're skipping New Hampshire. There's literally no reason to talk about it. New Jersey 7th. Keen's gonna hold on. He sucks, but he's gonna win.
Yeah,
Next.
New Jersey.
Yeah, Timer will win.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Ooh. Does Vasquez pull or lose?
Vasquez has the N-word. Vasquez has the N-word scandal, but I feel like if an N-word scandal is going to affect any state, New Mexico's probably like one of the least likely it would affect because there's like really only Hispanics, white people, and natives.
True.
Yeah, there's like 3 black people in there. I think there's like more. Yeah, it's like Hispanics.
Like now, I mean, if Vasquez,
look, here's what I know about New Mexico. New Mexico showed me that in like Breaking Bad showed me that in New Mexico the only black people there speak Spanish.
Well, there's also the tire security guard. You know, the one who gets blown up with Gus.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think as far as New Mexico,
hermanos family welcome to.
If Vasquez said like an anti-native slur, he probably would have lost. But I mean, black people are like a massive minority, as in like 3%. Very, very tiny minority in New Mexico. I think Vasquez holds on. It'll be close though, since I mean Biden's.
Well, I think it comes down to
actually
this is part of the district. This part of the state though that has all the oil industry and energy. Well, not oil, gas.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that's a toss-up seat actually. Now that
I'm gonna say
yeah, I'd say he holds on. Vasquez only won by less than a point, but that was with the Weatherman guy on the ballot. Oh, and that was Ron Shetty on the ballot.
Yeah, now I will
So-
say this about New Mexico. If it does take a big swing to the right, this was the district that's the hardest shift to the right. So
Yeah, if Biden were to only win by like Ronchetti levels or even lower, this does flip.
yeah.
But as of now, I think Biden probably wins by like 7 or 8.
Alright, the state that everyone wants us to talk about, New York. Oh boy. So we should talk about Bowman's seat. Bowman's done. He's just not gonna win the primary.
That primary's done. Bowman's out.
And that's kind of,
It's probably that primary may not even be close.
yeah. Alright. Let's
But
start
either
with,
way, that's still a Democrat seat.
yeah. Now let's talk about Tom Suozzi, New York 3rd.
I think we have a decent candidate, but I mean, I know New York's going to have a pretty big swing to the right, but I don't know if it'll be big enough for Suozzi to lose.
Now here's my take. I think you said this a couple months ago that Suozzi could do worse than the special. I think you said that.
I said what could happen was he could flip the district in the special, but then lose in November.
Real, we need to run like Tony Soprano in New York. Or New
Yeah, you
Jersey
basically have
and
to run someone like that.
My man has been watching. I know you've been watching The Sopranos, boy. What fucking season
For
you
now,
on now?
for now,
I'm
mark
on
the
season
district
2,
as
Tyrone.
likely.
Oh,
I'm on
Maybe
season
leave
2.
I still gotta watch it, show.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think it's better than Breaking Bad, but I haven't finished it, so.
well, it's better than Breaking Bad because it fucking created Breaking Bad, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Suozzi,
talk about
hold on.
All right, Despacito.
Now there was an internal release today that I'm not saying it's true, but it has Trump up by 7 in the district. If that's the case, he's holding on.
I put it Leonard.
Because this is Long Island. This is going to be the biggest shift to the right of the entire, well, outside of New York City, but I like the actual swing districts.
I mean, yeah, Biden won it by 14. I mean, Trump's not going to flip the district, but
He does 10 points better.
He can win the district.
if he wins any New York district, if any district, I mean, I think the 19th. I think the 19th flips. I think the 19th flips to Trump.
You have to consider this though, like the areas that are gonna shift right are gonna be Long Island and New York City. That's where 80% of the rightward shift, maybe even 90% of the rightward shifts are gonna come from. It's not like Trump's gonna shift the upstate at all by like more than 5 points.
Well, Zeldin did, but that's Zeldin.
Yeah, but that's also Hochul being horrible.
Well, I know Zeldin was cooking with that one, but so I'm gonna
And
say
Hochul's also from upstate, so
Despacito's gonna lose. I think though. I just can't believe unless if that's real though, he's holding on. But now Despacito. Anyways,
Yeah,
I think it's I think it's actually like Despacito or something.
I just say
don't know.
Despacito because of the name. Yeah, haha.
No,
Funny.
it's Desposoto, I think.
But it's funny because Despacito.
Soto, there's an I and an O. It's
Okay. Anyways, Michael Lawler's gonna hold on. Who's the guy
Lawler
running?
holds on.
Jones. He's done.
Mondaire Jones, unless he loses the primary. I don't even know. I think he might be up against somebody. Who's he up against?
He's
Let me
losing in
see.
general. Like everything, his campaign's falling apart. I guess already.
Hold on. Where the fuck is Lawler 17? Let me look at that primary.
So yeah, Michael.
Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, they're both unopposed in the primary.
Yeah,
okay.
his campaign apparently there was like a scandal with his campaign, I guess, and I don't know, but I hope Lawler wins by like 20 against that clown, but yeah, I think Lawler holds on.
Lawler's gonna easily crush what's Mondaire Jones.
Yeah.
Like,
Mondaire. By the way, it's something else about Mondaire Jones. He actually endorsed George Latimer, and then he got his endorsement rescinded by the Congressional Progressive Caucus.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That's what it was, and then it pissed off some people. So, all right. Now, as for Pat Ryan, he's gonna hold on, but I think this is gonna be a district that does shift to the right a little bit compared to 2020. I think it will.
Yeah.
Molinaro's just gonna win. It just is.
I think Brandon Williams loses. By the
I
way,
think Molinaro's race will be surprisingly close.
It might be, but I think he holds on. But Brandon Williams, yeah, he's done.
he's done.
He's the
finished.
sacrificial lamb. Like, okay, you served for 2 years, you suck, go away. That's basically what it ended up being.
Isn't he like Isn't he like have like anger issues like Brandon?
Oh
Williams?
yeah, he's not as bad as Van Orden with the drinking, but it's up there. It's up there.
He's basically like Van Orden without the charisma, and he's also in a
And without
very
the beer.
bleeding-
Without the alcohol.
and without the beer.
No way, Van Orden with no Riz.
Can I bring up something about Despacito's race?
Yeah,
real
sure.
quick? Yeah,
but-
he was outspent by a little bit in 22. He has a decent fundraising advantage now. Like I think, yeah, he was outspent 1.3 to 1, and he has a fundraising advantage of like 1.6 to 1
I still want
right now, roughly.
I still want to wait and see on that district. I just
I
need
mean, the
some data.
primaries aren't done yet, so Democrats. Actually, I mean, his primary might be unopposed because looks like. Oh yeah, I think most of the primaries are already done. Like I think they've already decided most of their nominees except for Latimer
Yeah, so
and
we're
all
just
that.
gonna wait and see on New York's what is it, fourth? Yeah, fourth. I just don't believe it flipped or it's gonna go that Republican, but we just gotta see. I kind of hope it does, but all right. Let's see here. North Carolina. I think Davis goes down.
Yeah, Don Davis. He
He's
could
done.
lose. Who's he running against?
It's the establishment pick. It's Buckhart, Lori Buckhart.
Not the crazy lady. Okay.
Well, Sammy Davis wasn't crazy, but
She was an
She had a
overperformer.
scandal.
anyways, I'm gonna say this.
Something to note, by the way, in the first district there is the Libertarian.
Shit.
Mr.
But
President, there's been a second libertarian.
Yeah, Tom Bailey.
But I will say this about North Carolina first. You could go look up the swing map at 22 in North Carolina for counties for the Senate race. The biggest shift in North Carolina happened in North Carolina first. To say fact, it was like a 10-point shift across the board. So I think
Here's a fun fact about the Libertarian nominee in this district. By the way, he was the nominee for Libertarians in the North Carolina Senate race in 2004.
Bruh. So yeah, I'm gonna say
So
that
20 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say that this district is gonna be lean Republican.
Yeah, I think. I mean that's 4 flips in North Carolina alone, right there.
Yeah. Ohio.
Uh,
Captor's gonna hold on. She's gonna die in office.
Captors. She's an institution.
I
No.
think that's likely.
What would
I think JD
Maybe later.
Vance is gonna hold on because he's gonna gerrymander the state of Ohio, guys.
real?
So true.
Okay, how about Amelia
I think
Sykes?
AD Mandel. I think Josh Mandel is gonna win every single county in Ohio by 1 billion points.
Real.
So true.
What about Ohio 13 with Sykes? The Among Us district.
She actually
Likely.
overperformed Biden. Well, Lanceman didn't even do that.
Yeah,
and
so-
Captor obviously did, but
So yeah, we got
She's
Amelia
Captor.
Sykes in the Among Us district. It's the cursed one. So I'm gonna say this about the district. I think it's gonna flip down the line, but this is where Akron is?
yeah, Akron.
Akron,
Yes.
excuse me.
That's where LeBron James and Steph Curry were born.
Curry's from Akron?
Well, he was born there. I don't think he grew up there. I don't know.
That's
where
what I
he-
thought. Okay, yeah, I guess. So, yeah, people seen what, Tyrone?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Sykes
Tyrone?
has by far the fundraising advantage, and I
So we'll
don't
say
even think
Sykes
it's going to
wins.
close the gap. Yeah,
I don't
Sykes
think it really
wins.
matters. That's one of
She's
those
got 4 as of February 28th. She's got $4.2 million, and Coughlin, who was the nominee, had about 307,000.
All right.
I mean, the gap will close, but she's going to have the fundraising advantage all the way to November. I think she holds on.
Oregon 5th, I think it flips. I think it was Democrat.
Yeah.
You know that I was hoping for the progressive to win, but they
In the
spent
fifth?
what?
In the 5th? Oh, lean R.
No, well, no, progressive lost primary.
Strong Republican incumbents.
I know,
lean
but
R.
this is one of those districts that we won because the lady took out the incumbent, and then yeah, she lost. So I think it actually flips them. But who knows? I think it's one of those districts that I can see it saying Republican, but I don't know. And yeah, Dems got the preferred candidate here.
But I know. I think
Fundraising
so
is much-
far
the
Lori
fundraising is
does
way
have.
better than 22.
I think Lori actually does have a fundraising advantage so far, but
That's not gonna hold.
it's about like double. But yeah, it'll close.
Yeah, Dems
eventually,
had to
but,
spend
yeah.
some crazy amount here. I know that's the one positive that they had to spend a bunch of money here. But is it gonna say Republican? I doubt it. All right, Pennsylvania. Wild and Cartwright.
I mean, as of now, I mean, I think honestly both probably. I mean, the 8th definitely flips.
Yeah,
the
I'm
7th,
still saying the
I
eighth
think the
flips.
8th is lean D. Cartwright's a
How
Scranton.
is it?
PA.
How?
That's the fucking Scranton seat.
Because yeah, exactly. It's the Scranton seat. That's why he's gonna win.
It's shifting Republican. They have a good candidate here.
It's the cult land of Cartwright.
I know, but here's the thing, though. The Republicans recruited a very good candidate with they had no serious primary, has good money behind him, and Cartwright in 2022 had his worst performance. And we know for a fact this area is going to swing Republican. So I think it flips Republican.
It'll swing Republican on the presidential level. It doesn't necessarily mean it's
here's the Cartwright won by his 2 points. If Trump does 5 points better here, he's screwed. He's absolutely screwed. So
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm just generalizing it, but if Cartwright only won by 2.5 points in 22, that was his worst performance ever. I think he's going down the cycle. And that's just my opinion.
I should also note Susan Wild, technically, I think she did worse, but...
Yeah, but it's a more Biden-friendly district. That's different. So I think Wild actually holds on.
The seventh probably swings right as well.
We just gotta see. But
honestly, I think both. I think both for the districts flip.
Likely D.
I think one flip. I think Cartwright's flips. That's just my opinion. I think we have a good chance there.
I think Cartwright's just that candidate that every cycle Republicans like, we're gonna beat him, and then he wins lean.
So you think he's probably like a captor of this seat?
He just has a really strong stranglehold on it.
All right, Texas 28th. We got to talk about this because of Henry Cuellar stuff. Texans talk. You
also ancestral Democrats in Scranton.
Yes. Okay. You Texas people talk.
Cuellar's winning unless Cuellar actually probably could win from prison. To be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly, like no joke, Cuellar could unironically just fucking win from prison.
Bruh.
Like 28th. The 28th is a fucking Cuellar cult.
So you guys say there's no chance for us to win here, basically?
I mean, it would be closer if he goes to prison, but he still win.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're flipping the 28th. Sorry.
All right, so I think Republicans.
It's disappointing.
Republicans.
I think we have a better shot at the 34th than the 28th.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we'll actually put it safe then. I just want to talk about that real quick because that's a whole situation we just don't know about. We might get thrown in jail.
You could say likely just in case, but
I'm just saying safe because, you know, you guys don't sound confident on it. So
it's fucking Laredo.
True. Okay, Virginia. Okay, I think is Virginia next? Yes, Virginia.
Yeah.
Kiggin's holding on.
Yeah, 10th. Yeah. All right.
Now Virginia 7th though. We actually hold on before we talk about Virginia 7th. We gotta talk about Bob Good's district. This is a must-win primary tomorrow for the House. Listen.
My take right now, I think this is a absolutely, completely 50-50 race.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Good will probably win by like 3 points.
The thing that might save Good is he's the incumbent. That's the only thing that might save him. But his problem, and I don't know if this is real, I heard a rumor about this, that the House Freedom Caucus is not happy with him. Like, parts of it aren't, I should say.
I don't think that's gonna influence how people.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to explain.
Yes. Thank you, Discord, for crashing right as soon as I start.
Thank you.
So true.
But no, what I'm saying is, I think with Virginia 5th with Bob Good, apparently the reason everyone's endorsing against him is because he pissed off a bunch of people for I don't know what he did, but
well, it seems like
McCarthy, but
all are the worst people in government.
Well, no, you have people even like Warren Davidson going against him now.
Yeah,
Warren Davidson. I mean, MTG obviously.
He kicked out of the Freedom Caucus for that, and Mike Collins for that matter.
We just gotta see, but I think he holds on. I think he just barely wins, but like
I think
Tyrone, your mic's
I think it could go on.
All right.
Apparently, McGuire has a fundraising advantage by like $100,000.
It'd be close, but I think he holds on. Now, how about Virginia 7th? Spanberger's not running. She's running for governor.
I think it stays Democrat, but
yeah, she's running for governor. Yeah.
Well, actually, let me see about that race.
Because
I mean, Virginia, if it's going to be as close as it is, we do have a fighting chance here. More than likely, I think our nominee here is going to probably be Derek Anderson. He is raised by far the most money, and sucks. So Trump's not. I don't think Trump's endorsing in the race. If he does, he'll endorse Anderson, but it's getting too late for that.
All right,
Hamilton has the Freedom Caucus backing and Bob Good's endorsement, so
let's see here.
that's
America Nerd 1776 for 5. Rap, if Good goes down his primary, who should succeed him as a Freedom Caucus chair? I'm personally hoping on Mark Green from Tennessee. I honestly don't know who even wants that job at this point.
well, it'll probably be Boebert, but
If she wins her primary.
Yeah, she is in
she's
Congress.
going to win her primary. It's not. She's going to be fine.
The House Freedom Caucus is such a shit show. I don't think anybody wants to be the chair of that dumpster fire.
Yeah,
By the way, about Derek Anderson and the Virginia primary, so he has the Mike Johnson endorsement. He also has the endorsement from the Washington Post, and that's probably going to be a pretty big deal. Since
that
this
explains
is
a lot.
This is in the DC media market.
All right. So Abigail Spanberger, I think, or not Spanberger, but I think the Democrats hold on their seat though. But I think Republicans, though, if Trump is doing 5 points better in Virginia, I think it can flip.
Democrats, their candidate is going to be Eugene Vindman.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
no,
he's
not
terrible.
Vindman.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, that guy's just.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, this is the resistless capital of America. Well, actually, that's probably more Fairfax
That's
County, but it's still
Fairfax.
in.
Yeah,
It's
not
It's
really
still in
loud.
that general area, so you do have a large resistless population. I think, especially in maybe a place like Manassas, and well, actually, let me see where the district is. I think it is mostly Prince William County.
All right. Let's see here.
Fuck, it was state senate.
Let's see here. Jared Walsh for 5. Can the GOP win 231 or 225, and in the U.S. Senate 52 or 51 for the GOP? Oh yeah, I think those are reasonable. They could be. They could happen.
Okay, scratch what I said about Manassas.
But
That's in the
we just gotta
10th.
see.
But the 7th, that's Dale City. That's the like half of Prince William County, Fredericksburg, and basically that's what it's like. Spotsylvania and Prince William.
All right. Washington
Stafford.
3rd.
Anyways, yeah, I think Democrats hold on to that seat.
Spanbergers.
Yeah, Spanbergers.
Okay. Washington 3rd.
However, I will say this. I'll let you continue. But before I think if Trump is going to do as well as the polls are saying in Virginia, or at least close to like within 5, the 7th could flip.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's the thing with Vindman being a schizophrenic. I don't know. DJ Aftershock for 2. Virginia Senate Democrat base pretty much PWC Hispanics. Well, if Hispanics are shifting right, they may have a problem, but we just got to see. All right, now we get Washington 3rd. I think Ken's gonna win. I just have this gut feeling.
I think it's a toss-up.
But again,
It is a toss-up, but
it could be a toss-up. On paper, Ken should win here, but this is Washington we're talking about.
I think Kent's gonna lose personally, but that's just because I don't know. He had a lot of advantages in 22, and he still lost it now.
But the primaries is shit. He got screwed in the primary.
This time, I mean, he's not unopposed this time. I don't think, but he is. The field is, I guess, more united
more
behind
narrow.
him.
He's got a unlike last time, he doesn't have nearly as divided of a primary, and he doesn't have people going out of their way to intentionally sabotage him.
He has one opponent.
Yeah, I will say this: McCarthy's people sabotaged him. I'll say that, but
yeah, he has one opponent. It's Leslie Llewellyn. She has the endorsement. Or actually, it might be a he. Let me see. I'm going to say it's a she, but she has the endorsement of the former Washington Attorney General Rob McKenna, the former Washington Secretary of State Sam Reed, Reagan Dunn, a King County Council member, and she also has the endorsements of Tiffany Smiley and Heidi St. John. Kent also has the Freedom Caucus endorsement, and I don't think Trump's endorsing this race yet.
all right. So I want to say Kent wins. I think this time around with the primary not being as contested, I think he does win. It's just one of those things where he lost because of circumstances. The McCarthy people screwed him over. We know this for a fact. They sabotaged him. So
now, I will say this. Perez does have a fundraising advantage, like 4-1.
That's like twice as strong as what she had in 2022 when you take outside spending into consideration. So that's why I rate a toss-up for now. Because
think
Trump's
Kent's
gonna do
gonna
really
win.
good in the district. He's gonna win it by high
I
single
think Ken
digits.
does. I think he wins.
Probably
He
not
wins.
safe.
It'd be close, but I think he wins.
He'll probably win, but if he does, that may be the only term he gets,
I don't
depending
know.
on how 2026 goes.
All right. Now we have one final district, Wisconsin. Wisconsin's third.
Well, also Maine, because I think you
We gotta
left
go
him as
back
a
to
top
Maine,
pick.
yeah, I guess. But Wisconsin third.
God, you say it just like my mother. Wisconsin.
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 All
I'm
right.
from Chicago. I've been to Wisconsin.
Okay, so with
Well,
Wisconsin,
Van Orden wins.
he gets carried by Trump. He's gonna win by like 1 point. I swear. If he wins by 1 point because of Trump, and he goes on and says something dumb, and he loses because I'm gonna be pissed, but that's probably what's gonna happen. He'll lose by win by like 1 point because he pissed everyone off. I mean, just freaking his. It's just like he's on the news fucking every other day at this point. You know, he's on Twitter being drunk. It's like, what are you doing, dude? I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna win over people.
Oh, Kevin McCarthy was the best speaker America ever had.
I remember that. Oh man.
Kevin McCarthy's the next George Washington.
All right. Now we gotta go back to Maine. Talk about this one. We can't just leave it at a toss up. We have to pick Democrat, Republican. What do you guys think?
But,
I think it's a toss up.
Worthless.
I think when you're making a probability prediction, I think toss-up's a valid.
I guess, but if you had to choose now, you had to pick one or the other, Republican or Democrat.
I should probably check the fundraising. What's the fundraising like?
Chat's saying lean Democrat, lean R.
I will say this. I think there's actually a smaller fundraising gap here than in Washington's third. Because, actually, I think, I don't know. It's 3-1 instead of 4-1. But yeah, Farragout's raised over $1 million. Golden is almost about like 3.7 million, but he was unopposed in the primary.
All right, we got Man Milk has been a member for 11 months. I'm not going to read that because YouTube relates to Russian stuff. But thanks for being a member. I can't read that because YouTube. So, but thanks for the thanks for the.
So far, it does look like a lot of like the general predictions. Actually, a lot of those were from like October. Never mind. C analysis, tilt D, decision desk, lean D.
All right. Now, we also got to take into account that polling is saying Trump's to do a lot better in Maine. You know, I know it's Maine and they take it split quite a bit, but I don't know. I'm going to say I might just leave it as toss up. I'm going to piss off my chat.
Toss-up Patriots stay winning.
I will mention, I think Rep actually did have it as tilt D in his prediction.
It's a tricky.
In case that influences you.
I think this is just too. You might be right. If this one of those races, it's been one of the closest of the night. We just can't really tell.
Look, is it really that interesting than a map if we don't have one toss-up by the end of it?
I guess. Because it really doesn't matter because we still have Republicans with the majority. So people are saying Safar because NASCAR guy equals Safar. Real. But I'm going to say...
I feel like a NASCAR would probably help more. And I guess it would help more in the South, but Maine is still mostly rural, so...
All right. I'm going to say this personally. I would say lean Republican. Or, I guess Republican in the circumstance. But I'm just going to leave it toss-up because it could go either way. And one of those races where I think it's 50-50 right now. And with ranked choice voting, that just adds another layer of bullshit. So you don't really know.
Let me see, because I think, actually, so far, it is only Republican and Democrat. There is no Libertarian or Independent yet.
Yeah,
Still could be one, but we'll see. But now, if an Independent or Libertarian joins, I will probably move it back to Jericho to Democrats.
Yeah, because you know what's going to happen? They're going to take like 5 votes away from the Republicans, and they're not going to vote. That's what's going to happen. Like, not vote for the second round. And then he wins.
Honestly, if it is only a 2-person race, ranked choice voting may not even occur.
That's true. Well, it still occurs the way the ballot's set up, but yeah.
It'd probably just be... I think there's probably still some, like, moderate Republicans that would vote for Farragut that I guess, may still tolerate Golden, and same with, like, the independents and such.
All right.
So you know what? If that's the case, I might keep it Democratic, but it'd be
we'll
very
leave it because
close.
there's too many question marks surrounding Maine, and that's a current prediction. I actually have Republicans at 233 in the House. I actually have them gaining a little bit.
233. I have them 225 if I keep the Maine second blue. So I don't know where your 233 is coming from.
Oh, because I think it's the Michigan and Pennsylvania seats. We have disagreement on, I think.
Well, yeah, because I have both the 7th and 8th flipping, and both of them.
Yeah, I have one going each.
That's fair. I think the 8th and 7th. I think Michigan's 8th and Pennsylvania's 7th. I mean, if any of the districts in those states stay with Democrats, it's going to be those seats. But I do expect Flint to move pretty far, pretty heavy right. Same with Saginaw, and I think that helps in the 8th.
All right, so
Lansing, we'll see what happens to Lansing.
If anyone got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, comments, send them now. Last calls for super chats, folks. But yeah, I am actually kind of surprised. Like last month, we had Republicans gaining a little bit. Is that going to happen? I mean, the map actually is much more favorable than I thought. It would be. We would for sure have the House, I think, if we didn't have the shitty maps in Alabama and Louisiana. But apparently,
we got
the Supreme Court, and this is
we got lucky. We got lucky with South Carolina not redrawing.
Yeah, but I have to say something. Let's see here. I gotta find it. I think it was Daily. Hold on, I forgot who sent it. Okay, let me find it. Yeah, so someone that knows the legal stuff very well, and he posted something just a couple hours ago, and I can't confirm this, all right? But there's supposed to be a redistricting decision shortly, right? I think that's like a big thing. That's like one of the big lawsuits upcoming.
Oh, shit. Which state is this?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Breaking news.
What?
CNN senior political data reporter Harry Inton says that former President Trump is likely to get black support. Is likely to get more black support than any Republican candidate in 6 decades.
Who's been saying this for a while?
Oh yeah, since Richard Nixon.
Yeah,
that's right.
That alone,
a morning consult poll just came out showing Biden leading by 1 point.
And now everyone's gonna say the polling's real again. But anyways,
honestly, I still do think Biden wins the popular vote, but by 1, that's pretty
nothing.
accurate.
It's not gonna win the popular
Okay,
vote.
So here's a DW fan, all right? He's very good at the legal stuff. This is what he just said like 2 hours ago. Fencing is currently going around SCOTUS, apparently, just like when Dobbs was handed down. So usually when there's like a big decision they know it's upcoming, fencing goes up around the Supreme Court. And they put up fencing. Usually a controversial one. And what's the upcoming lawsuits?
If it's something like that, it's not going to be for redistricting because no average person gives a shit, and they're not going to go all the way to DC.
I just can't think like the remaining. What's a big decision upcoming? I can't. They dealt with the gun stuff already. They dealt with the abortion.
It could be an immigration one.
Like what? They just say like, birthright citizenship is illegal.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. It's gotta be something big because they don't usually give a shit.
Let me see if there's any comments
people are
on
saying
this.
Trump immunity. That's right. The Trump immunity. That's right.
If that's the Trump immunity one, that might be it.
Oh gosh, please, don't give me don't lie to me about this. Yeah, people are saying I forgot about the immunity case. Now, if that goes through, theoretically, Trump's good then, right? Shirley?
We'll see.
I completely forgot about that. Look at the chat, Bows. I'm reading now, you. How could you forget? Well, it just didn't cross my mind that, oh yeah, the huge lawsuit, the Trump immunity case.
Okay, I see his tweet here. We're still waiting on a slew of First Amendment and censorship cases, abortion, presidential immunity, J6, capital gains tax, potential Chevron overrule, and more.
So there's some big stuff upcoming. But definitely the presidential immunity. That's like the only abortion kind of.
Okay, I see someone's tweet here. This is a Sassafras 84, and it was actually quote tweeted in a reply on this tweet. Supreme Court fences going up. A couple of cases are coming out. The immunity case, perhaps. Yada yada yada. Sad reality when fences got to be put up.
Yeah, it's not. I hate that. The fact we have to put up fence because some ass. No matter what happened, I don't care what the decision is. I may disagree with it, but there's no reason for that to put up fencing like that. Like really? Well, we gotta riot and shit because we lost the Supreme Court case. It's like really?
Yeah, I completely agree. By the way, I know it's a bit late, but what do you guys come up with on May 2nd? I had to go for a bit.
Main second, we're just saying toss up. It's too close. We have
Yeah,
no
I
clue.
agree.
I'm gonna say, I mean, if they are still gonna use ranked choice voting in the second district, and if you have independents ranking both, it'll probably go to. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if they would use RCV in a two-person race
No, they wouldn't.
because that defeats the purpose of
All
that. Okay,
They don't.
you know what? In
they
that
don't make
case,
it if someone gets under 50%,
okay,
it's impossible.
all right. Well, if that's the case, then assuming that there's no libertarian, no independent, whatever jumping in, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that Golden loses, but it's gonna be very close.
All right. Dustin Carter for 2. Don't forget our bacon got saved on the Georgia maps too. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Because we did exactly what the court said to do. I remember that. We did exactly what the courts did, and the Democrats are saying, no, that's the wrong way to do it.
It's not enough because it's supposed to have another Democrat seat.
All they accomplished with that was making the Georgia map more ugly.
Yeah, that's like, oh, it's not African American friendly enough. Oh yeah, we're just gonna do the same thing you want us to do, and oh, that's not the right way.
And then McCormick and McBath switch districts after that.
Yeah,
But
who gives a
I
shit?
think what Democrats are trying to do is I think they're desperate to try to get an Augusta Savannah seat.
Oh yeah, they're trying to pull a scam there, and I don't think they realize that they could just draw another Atlanta district. And Bruce for 5. Break it. Saudi Arabia announced it will no longer sell oil in dollars but in gold and will not accept dollars as payment. Wait, what?
Oh fuck.
There's
Yeah,
wait, what? Hold on, say that again.
Saudi Arabia announced it will no longer sell oil in dollars but in gold. It will not accept dollars as payment.
Is that real?
Oh, by the way, guys, I gotta go. So
Saudi Arabia has been gradually wavering from U.S. influence.
No, it's fake news. It's fake news. Multiple places are saying it's fake news.
It probably will happen though, or something like that.
Yeah, it sounds like it's fake news, but if that's real, that's not good.
It is true that Saudi Arabia's been.
Yeah, they're not happy with
wavering.
us. So.
Yeah, Biden has destroyed American and Saudi relations, which is really stupid because whatever you think of the government, they give us our fucking oil.
My question, I have a serious question. Has he done has he increased relations with any country in the world? Has there been a single country he's improved relations with at all?
Canada. That's it.
That's just sad. Now we're on the cusp of World War III. Shit's going down in Israel. Freaking Iran is doing God knows what at this point. Now you have potentially Taiwan getting attacked. It's just unbelievable.
Biden is the worst foreign policy president we've had since Carter.
I think he's worse than Carter. I'm sorry to get that
arguably
point.
worse.
I think because at least with Carter, he was just incompetent. All right, and a lot of the F-ups were just 1 year in his presidency. It wasn't the entire presidency where every month there was another disaster. At least with that, it was like 3 disasters all at once. But then there really wasn't much after that. It's like, yeah, China's about to invade Taiwan. Russia just invaded Ukraine. Israel's at war with everyone. Shit's going down in Iran. Yeah, not good. But I think we're going to end the stream here. Does anyone have any final thoughts about anything?
No, and I'm leaving. Goodbye.
All right, we'll see you, Tyrone. So, we will have an election night tomorrow. I think it's Virginia, then Oklahoma tomorrow. So, we'll be back for that. That's going to be a big primary night. Hopefully, Bob Good holds on. Is it the Virginia Senate race tomorrow, too?
Yeah.
Are they doing the convention system?
I think it's just the primary?
I thought they do a convention system.
They seem to pick and choose. Let me check.
No, it's a convention.
That's what I thought. I hope Huncow gets it. I think he's our best option.
I think it's a primary.
Nothing against Parkinson, but I just don't think. I mean, I would not be against running like Virginia 7th or whatever, but I don't think he's the best option for the Senate seat. Do we have any clue?
Of what?
Any clue on the Virginia race? Is it just a primary?
On Wikipedia,
I don't know.
it
I think
says
it's a
primary.
convention, but it's a I don't know. It could be a weird hybrid.
What?
I think it's a weird hybrid.
Alright, I think we'll end the stream here. If you guys did enjoy the stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed.